Hi Leggett viewers, so today I'm with Melanie Lewis, our local Leggett agent here in the Anjou region, and she's gonna tell us more about the beautiful chateau we are visiting today.
So this morning we're in Anjou, we're just north of Angers, and we're in the beautiful countryside. Very much reminds me of a very English countryside, and we're at a magnificent chateau, which I really want to show you today.
Tell me a bit about the area.
So the area is very rural, but we're quite close to Angers, and there is good connections to local cities. We're quite close actually also to Le Mans and Laval. But the beauty about this chateau is that it's surrounded by its own park, Parc à l'Anglaise, we call it, which is a beautiful meadow parkland, and it's got its own woodland. But this chateau is really magnificent because it's not only in great condition, but it's also got what classically, when I talk to people about a chateau and what they're looking for in a chateau, are those wonderful tall ceilings, the parquet floors, and a symmetry. And it really does have an amazing symmetry.
When does it date back from?
So the chateau was built as actually a wedding gift from a father to his son in the beginning of the 20th century. So it was built on the site of a former medieval chateau, so they thought. It really has, for me, a lot of heart. It's a family home by the current custodians of the chateau. For a long time it's been a family home, but it's also been run as a guest house. So the family really want to show off their home and welcome guests in, but it has a real heart, and that you can feel in this chateau.
Yes, just like in that room, those moldings, is it right? Moldings?
Yes.
Are absolutely stunning. They are original, I assume.
Yes.
And in perfect conditions.
A lot of the original features have been preserved, and actually they're being shown off, and that's something I really like. You can really tell that the current custodians of this property really want to look after it, treasure them, and make sure that they continue to exist in the future.
The park here, so it's quite flat, which is great. What have we got? In front, facing us?
So to the front of the chateau, as you really come towards the chateau from as you approach it, is a beautiful meadow parkland to the front. And often the owners of the chateau are seeing deer and a lot of wildlife, a lot of wild birds.
Oh, I bet.
And it's kept as a meadowland, so it's very much welcoming nature into the park.
There's a lot of beautiful nature trees surrounding the whole park here, which
Yes.
makes it absolutely secluded, I would
Very
say.
secluded, very private, and yet not too isolated at all. You're quite close to a reasonable sized town near the River Sarthe, very attractive town. And you also have the proximity of nature, woodland walks. There are walks through the woods that are included in this property, 15 hectares, very attractive, and a lot of horse riding trails and hiking trails as well. So it's a really nice part of nature.
I've noticed next to the parking place some trees and some houses behind.
Yes, so tucked away in the edge of the woodland, there is a stable block which has been converted into two really nice two-bedroom gîtes, really nicely converted. So you've actually got some rental income possible there. Or you can keep it as an apartment for friends, family, and it really adds to the accommodation here. And it's been a really successful rental, touristic rental opportunity for the current owners.
For the chateau itself, how many square meters, something like that?
So this chateau has got 4 levels. It's unusually got a garden level. So rather than having a basement, it has a garden level with windows out to all 4 sides of the chateau, which means that rather than being a basement with the boiler room and the cellar that are dark spaces, it's got rooms that are really usable. Oh. So in this case, on the garden level, you've got the owner's apartment, which has got 4 bedrooms, really spacious, really good condition, and it means that it's well insulated, well heated, so that in the winter, in this case, the owners live in the apartment underneath. It keeps the period buildings, the tall ceilings, for them to run for their guest house, chambre d'hôte.
Nice hallway. So.
Yeah. Well, here we are in the entrance hallway to this chateau. So on this level, we have the main salons. We've actually got 1 bedroom, which has its own bathroom, and the principal stairway, which takes you up to the 1st and 2nd floors. Beneath here is the garden level, which has the owner's apartment. Let's go and have a look.
What a room.
So we're on the first floor. There are 6 bedrooms on this floor, but this one is my favourite. I mean, just look at the tall ceilings. It's bathed in light. It's got 3 beautiful bay windows looking out across the parkland.
Beautiful.
And it's got a bathroom in great condition with actually some lovely period pieces of bathroom furniture.
And what's there?
And it connects through. So it connects through to a little bedroom, so it's a perfect family suite. Or actually, you can close that off. So it's got the flexibility on the floor space to do what you want to do with it.
Okay, garden level.
Yeah, so this is the garden level. It's got everything you'd expect to find in a cellar, the boiler, the pompe à chaleur, it's a heat pump heated in this level, so very efficient. The wine cellar and plenty of storage, but it's also got the owner's apartment. Well, that's what it's currently being used as, and it's got 4 bedrooms. So it's really nice, spacious, almost modern feeling.
Well, that was a really impressive tour. So, Melanie, how would you conclude this tour of the chateau?
Well, the best thing about this particular property is where it's located. Quite close to the city of Angers, really vibrant, and it's got so much going for it, both in terms of modernity and being a great place to live and its facilities, but also it's steeped in history, and the same goes for the area around it and right out into the countryside here. So this particular property is really close, well connected to some big cities.
And if you like horse riding, that's also famous. There's a lot of equestrian clubs around.
Absolutely. Saumur is definitely at the heart of the equestrian regions of France. Lyon d'Angers as well. Some of the highest competition levels of equestrianism take place right here. If you'd like to know more about this beautiful chateau and its grounds, then you'll find the links in the comments below. And don't hesitate to get in touch. Have a look at my portfolio and contact me. I'd be delighted to show you around.
Bye-bye.
Bye.